throw left side complete. That's Wilson. That one a first down pickup of 8. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
180. Hey, Silver.
Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. Now a 2nd and 10. King. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. His throw, a good one, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. Up the middle with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Very good. Hey! Anyway, hey, 73, 73. Alpha. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
Throwing is Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
Let's go. Trimmer. Hey, 73. Delta.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 62 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, 1st down.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp. No
Come the fuck on.
Brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. 2nd down and 4.
Great. Set. Anyone up? Hey, easy, 60. Go silver, ready? Delta.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
King, Phil King. No touch that. 180, 180. No touch.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
No touch that. 180, 180. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throw right side complete to Dotson. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Purdy from his own end zone. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20.
And the 49er 1st down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This 2nd and 4. Now Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an
It's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On the end around, here comes Smith. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Eagles.
Running left, it's Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man has got it, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
73. Go Silver, ready?
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for two here, he says.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. All right, big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Back to throw, Purdy. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
As soon as he leaked down and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Purdy now to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the 49er first down.
Purdy looking to throw. This one caught by Kittle. They will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
McCaffrey is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
21.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Line around up.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. Here's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Out of the gun, Purdy. That is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk from 21 yards away. And the Niners have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Hurts. The 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 45 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
Will set up for the
63.
They're going to try and run for it. And he is not going to reach the goal line. A courageous call to try for 2. But they will remain down by a point.
You got a lot of confidence in your defense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. A quick throw completed by Purdy. And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Get set.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line.